Lighting creatively isn't always the most easy thing. Finding a way to do something that makes you stand out or is unique or just an extra tool in your bag isn't something that is easy to do, nor is it something that most people spend the time to learn to do. If you want to be effective, if you want to be valuable, if you want to be desirable by other people as a cinematographer or videographer, you do have to put the work in. And the work, I'm sorry, just isn't as simple as watching a YouTube video like this. So what I want you to do is I want you to watch this YouTube video and then afterwards go implement what I tell you to do. And that is how you make yourself more marketable. You learn and then you apply. What a lot of people do when they watch YouTube videos like this is they learn, but they don't apply. I decided to learn and apply and post. So I'm gonna teach you guys something I learned recently. There's a YouTuber I absolutely love and think you guys should follow, Blaine Westrop. He is a working DP, cinematographer. He owns an Arri Alexa Mini LF for creds. I think it's a Mini LF. It might just be an Arri Alexa. Anywho, he owns a $100,000 camera. Doesn't really matter. Pretty sure it's the Mini LF. But that aside, he did this video recently, and I've seen stuff like this before, and I've lit with projectors before, but he lit a project with a projector. This is what I have right here. This is a $40 projector. That's how much I paid for it. $40 off of Amazon. And he put it behind a subject, and that's not anything spectacular, right? We've all been to the movies and seen the promos. Everybody's seen that one AMC ad that's really, really annoying. There's always a projector behind somebody. We've seen that before. That's nothing new. Well, what he did is he hazed out a room. Again, nothing spectacular with a projector. Nothing crazy. But what he did next, I thought, wow, I have to copy that. And so I did. This is what he did. The idea was you take a projector, you put it behind your subject, you connect it via an HDMI cable, you open up DaVinci Resolve, and you create. What he did is he took these lines, you take these solids and you crop them, and then you make them go up and down so it looks like the light is doing this. Obviously you see the B-roll. It's pretty cool. I went, hey, I want to do that. So I decided to do that. I bought this mini projector off of Amazon for 40, 50 bucks, something like that. Put it behind some subjects and went, wow, this looks really, really cool, and did a bunch of other crazy stuff with it too. I think I have some BTS, which I'll roll from my phone or whatever. So I'm gonna tell you guys how I did that, what project it was, and ultimately how you can do it too. You see, I decided I was gonna make a Versace ad. I had this cologne that I bought for me and my wife's wedding day, and I wear it every now and then, but I'm not like a huge cologne guy or anything. And I was like, I wanna do a spec ad. You know, I haven't done one in a while. Let me do one. I have this projector idea. What if I combine the two? I'll do a cologne ad and I'll do this and kind of put it together, because guess what? Something like this is incredibly abstract. And what are cologne ads all the time? They're abstract. They're all over the place. You're like, wow, that looks cool. I want the cologne. That's the whole marketing premise. Not the whole marketing premise, but I think you get it. So I was like, all right, that's what I'm gonna do. So I hit up some of my actor buddies, had say, hey, can you come over Sunday afternoon, give me like 2 hours. So they came over, and in about 1.5 hours, I created this entire Versace ad. Roll the clip.
Hey, who are you?
Blue or by Versace.
Okay, so now you see it. So let's talk about how we did it start to finish. I already kind of told you a bit about the projector. That was the whole intro, so I'm not gonna bore you by repeating that again. Projector behind, haze, DaVinci Resolve, cool. All right, what else did we do to make this work? Well, I took a softbox, a 100D Amaran, and I suspended it directly overhead. So it was just kind of, you know, sitting above, and I used a grid so that way the light didn't spill, because this projector is cool, but it's not like the most powerful in the world. So, you know, having something that could actually, you know, minimize the light spill was very important. I don't normally do that, but I do like top-down grid stuff. I did a music video with that recently as well, so I guess that's a thing. Anywho, did that, and I had the actors kind of lean into the frame. Thought that was cool. They had these blue glasses that one of the actors had, and he was like, I have these blue glasses, would this work? And I was like, yeah, the theme's kind of blue, bring them. It made the entire ad. Never forget props and wardrobe. Please don't ever forget that. PD, props, wardrobe, it makes the whole world go round, because your image isn't as cool as your lens, it's not as cool as your camera, it's not as cool as your lighting, it's only as cool as the stuff you're capturing. Some of the times that does have to do with your lighting, but more often than not, it has to do with, you know, what's actually in the room. Let's be real. So you're only showing what's in the room with light. So it really all comes down to production design, wardrobe, that kind of thing. So bringing those blue glasses, as you can see, ended up being a very big inspiration. So that was kind of the lighting for it, just the projector and the one light. And a lot of the shots, honestly, you didn't even see the light in it, you know, whatever. Is this the most polished product? No. I shot it in an hour and a half. This isn't the craziest spec ad ever. Actually, technically, it's not a spec ad. We'll talk about that later. Legally, you have to say it's a spec ad when you shoot a spec ad, unless you make money off of it. Then you don't have to say it was a spec ad. You can just said, I did a Versace ad. Was it a spec? No. Did Versace hire you to do it? Also no, but hopefully they don't ask. That being said, what else did we use? Well, I used the Red Dragon 6K and the Aureus 35mm T1.4 lens. I'm shooting on it right now, actually, and I had it wide open. Right now it is not wide open. I think I'm at a T2 right now. Anywho, just figured that that's what we're gonna do. Everything was basically on a tripod except for a few of these shots. You see these really quick flashy shots. I kind of like this idea. These were all filmed at 4 frames a second. A lot of people like slow shutter. This is effectively that. Kind of, but I decided I'm gonna shoot it in a 24 frames per second timeline within my camera, but shoot it at 4 frames a second. So it gets super sped up. I think it's like 5 times speed, right? 5 times 4, sorry, 6 times speed. I haven't been in school in a while, y'all. Stay in school. I did graduate with a degree, all jokes aside. I might be a little ADHD right now, so bear with me. Anywho, that's what we did, 4 frames a second, and it looks super cool. You have this super abstract stuff. I could have done some other stuff, shutter drag and whatnot, but I feel like that's overused these days. And 4 frames a second versus like shutter drag, that just felt interesting. And I like interesting. Interesting is cool. Cool is unique. Unique gets you jobs. So I put that out there. People seem to like it. I thought it looked pretty good. Did some other stuff as far as how I lit and did the cologne itself. I would have liked to have a giant clear tub. I was not about to go out to Walmart and buy one though. So I grabbed a clear glass, like serving tray / baking tray from my kitchen, and I used that instead. Was it the most professional? No, but I wasn't about to go spend money on this. I already spent $40 on a projector. That's way too much budget. So I did that, put the cologne in. I had this clear guitar slide, which is what props it above the water. And then for some shots, I was like, I want some somatics. I want some the little water wavy particle things. I think that's what they're called, somatics. Maybe it's something else. I don't know. Remind me in the comments, whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. Anywho, I wanted the water waves. So I grabbed my phone flashlight and I went and I grabbed some of these gels. These are gels I just have lying around because if you're a filmmaker and you don't have gels, you need to go buy some. These things are like the most useful, you know, lighting thing you could own. If you don't have an RGB light, boom, now you do. If you don't have bicolor lights, boom, now you do. It's kind of awesome. They have some drawbacks, but I like them for the most part. That being said, I took my phone flashlight, turned it on, shined it through a CTO gel, and suspended it like this. This is so stupid. I don't know why I did this. I ended up splashing a little bit onto my camera. I used a quarter mist filter to get that kind of glow. And I mean, you can see the lighting setup. It's nothing complicated. I think I had a tube light off to the side and I had my 100D at like 5% or something just to give a little bit of fill from normal color so that that orange really popped. Pro tip, if you're gonna shoot in a very warm environment, having a little bit of daylight or close to daylight in there helps keep things grounded. That's what I did here. That's pretty much it. It's not very complicated. This isn't like something absolutely crazy, but if you want to become a filmmaker that has unique stuff in their reel, if you want to do stuff that makes you stand out, do stuff like using a projector. So I actually have this one in the link down below. I have the other lights I used in the link down below if you guys want to check that out. I don't think there's harm in copying other people. Like I said, I get this idea from somebody else. This is not my original idea, and Blaine, he said it wasn't his original idea anyways. He saw it from somebody else like 10 years ago. So just something unique that I don't think a lot of people do. And if you put it in your reel, I have a very, very good feeling that people will see that and go, wow, that's really creative. You can be creative. If you can be creative, you can work for me. Here, I'll pay you money. And as much as I enjoy doing cinematography, it's more fun when you get paid. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.